Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing a very important topic, Bitcoin price prediction for the end of 2024 and potentially a little bit in 2025. I'm going to give you my two potential scenarios for a top for this mid-term top cycle, this bull cycle. And then, of course, you're going to let me know at the very end which one do you think is going to be more possible. Of course, guys, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we post one video every single day talking about trading crypto, trading the stock market, and so much more. I'm going to now cut the chase straight away and show you my model for Bitcoin, why I believe the top is not in, and why we should be seeing a nice, I would say, final mid-term top push to the upside before the United States are going to enter into a potential recession and therefore causing a big crash in the stock market as well as crypto and Bitcoin. Guys, first point I would like to make straight away that from a pure technical point of view, you can see Bitcoin at the moment is forming what we call from a shape point of view. There is a shape over here called cup and handle. You probably heard it before, but you don't know what it is. Guys, a cup and handle shape is a shape that pretty much is formed by a cup. You can see from here, like in this case over here, you can see a handle which resemble what we call a bull flag. A bull flag in general, it's a very bullish pattern. And when it's able to break to the upside, the way you calculate a cup and handle, I'm going to go back to my Bitcoin chart, is pretty much to have a look, first of all, at the target of the handle over here. So what we do in general, we calculate the handle height and then translate the handle height roughly around here. So that's going to be our first target for the end of the year 2024. And as you can see from here, if we're going to go and reach our target number one, the price should be in conjunction with this point over here, and also, of course, this point over here. So we're going to go around this area over here. I'm going to go and just match my lines a little bit better. And of course, if you can see, if I'm going to connect these points here to this point over here to this point over here, is telling me that roughly around the 15th of December 2024, we should be able to reach this target over here, which is sitting at the moment around $87,000 to $88,000. And what is very remarkable about this point over here, that first of all looks like is the first target of this cup and handle, which makes absolutely sense. Second of all is because it's connecting these 3 points over here, which makes again sense. And third of all, you can see the Fibonacci extension. The Fibonacci extension is this mathematical equation which can help us to understand levels of support and resistance. Again, bring us to this level over here at roughly $88,000 to $90,000. So if I'm gonna connect all these dots together, it's pretty much telling me that the first target should be around this area. And then what could be happening after this? Well, it all depends on what's going to be happening with the stock market, with the economy, and all of that. But if we're going to be able to also complete this cup and handle fully, then I'm expecting a second target, which is going to be roughly around this area over here. It could be coming potentially around January to March 2025. If the economy in the United States is still stronger, we still haven't seen a recession, then we could be able to reach also target 2, which in my opinion is sitting at roughly $110,000 to $120,000. And that's what I think is going to be the absolute top for Bitcoin. Some people disagree with myself. They're saying it's impossible. We're going to go higher than that. We're going to go to 300,000 to 900 million thousand. But again, I'm a trader. I like to be more, I would say, down to earth, and then don't go and make this crazy prediction. So looking at the chart from here, we could be expecting that this cup and handle in general, from a technical point of view, cup and handle tend to reach target one, then have a rejection down to this area from here, maybe down to 63,000. And then from here, we could be seeing another expansion and a target to achieving around February to March 2025, which could be sitting around 110 to 120,000 dollars. And what is quite remarkable as well is that if I go and first of all check this line over here from 2020 to the top of 2017, from the top of 2017 to the top of 2020 21, and this top over here is bringing me this level at roughly 120,000 by February March 2025. So that's, again, from a technical point of view, that's what I can think. And it could be in between these two Fibonacci extension from here. I personally believe myself that we're going to see a big correction once we're going to reach this level at 85 to 90K. But again, looking at the targets from here, I could be expecting definitely a blow off top, as high as this area over here. So that's what I can see right now with BTC from my end of the year price prediction. Now let's also have a look more in depth as well at other data, why we could be going the high, and why is so relevant as well. First of all, guys, some people are telling me that right now the bull market is over and we're gonna go now to the bear market and it's finished. But as you can see from here, guys, I drew a line. I'm gonna go and cancel all of this so that you can have a good idea as well. I'm gonna cancel this, and you can see that, for example, from now to here, I'm gonna draw a line from 2019 June, and I'm gonna just connect these points around this area over here. It looks like that when we were able to break this area, this was the area when the Bitcoin spot ETF was released, roughly around this area over here. You can see we had a sell-off, and then finally Bitcoin was able to break to the upside, potentially putting us into a bull market territory. So right now, what Bitcoin is doing short term is just pretty much retesting this line over here. So as long as we're not gonna go down to this line and close below this line over here, which is pretty much, making us understand that below here could be bear market territory and above here is a bull market territory, then we shouldn't find any problems, any issue in just going down a little bit more. And I explained several times that, in my opinion, what could be happening right now, I would say from now until October, so September could be like a bearish month, is that what we could be seeing could be one last final drop of BTC going down to this area over here, potentially $44,000 to $45,000. But again, guys, as long as we don't close below this area, that should be fine. We could be seeing like a big wick and then finally an explosion to the upside. And again, looking at the fractals, guys, the fractals, you can see that this movement over here could be repeated, right? Because usually patterns repeat a lot. So looking at the pattern, and then I translate this target over here roughly at what we said, that Bitcoin could be going down to $44,000 to $45,000. I'm gonna go and connect these points over here, and then put it, let's say, around here. Let's see. Okay, so you can see that from this point here to this point over here, we could see Bitcoin going to 85K around December, end of December, January 2025. And it will make absolutely sense. So again, fractals are telling us that. This convergence over here is telling us like this. Fibonacci extension is telling that we can go as high as 85K to 90K. Then from there, we could be seeing something like this. Everything is telling us right now that we're going to go to that point. And the last one I want to show you as well, very, very important, is going to be this indicator over here, guys, the stochastic RSI and also the RSI. So I'm already on the weekly, so I can show you very well what I can be expected from here. So looking at the RSI, guys, you can see that we had a big pump above like 88 when we reach $74,000 Bitcoin. At the moment, it looks like we're going down and down and down. So first of all, if I'm gonna go on the 2 weeks chart, and I'm gonna show you what's happening over here, guys. The 2 weeks RSI is completely bashed, obliterated, destroyed. I don't know how you wanna call this one over here. So at the moment, right, Bitcoin is trying to find a cross around this area. And what I could be expecting from there could be a sort of a relief rally from that area. I'm not saying, guys, I'm not saying we're going to go up and do that again, okay? Because in that case, I could be seeing Bitcoin going to probably $180,000. I mean, that could happen, don't get me wrong. But what I'm watching from here is going to be a potential just go up to this area and then form something like this. Very similar to what happened in 2021, where the price went down this way. Then we had a beautiful engulfing candle. We went up a little bit more, and then things started to unfold. So that's what I'm looking at the moment to see one more of this pump over here, which is going to correspond on the RSI from here from a potential bearish divergence. So I want to see this chart over here. I really want to see this last pump of BTC to go up to this area, form a proper bearish divergence, which is going to look like this, 85 to 90K. And then from there, I can see things unfolding down, maybe going down to here, and then boom, another push to the upside. So that's what I can see right now from here, guys. The RSI again is telling us that the bottom is not, the top is not in. Again, unlike so many other people are telling me that the top is in, the bull market is over. I really don't believe so. Another reason, guys, it's looking at the. I'm gonna cancel this one straight away to show you a little bit better, but. Even the volumes, guys, we can see that there is a little bit of a spike in volume over here compared to the other volumes over here, little green coming, especially in this area, which means that whales and big boys are buying at this level. So again, could be seen like an accumulation type of zone right now. Here doesn't look like the start of a bear market, and I think they're probably trying to trick us in preparation of what could be coming next. And as you can see from here, right, that's a very good example. You can see a spike over here in volume, this area, then Bitcoin went down a little bit, and then boom, started to go up. So very similar to here, could be spiking volume, maybe a little bit of sideways here, a bit down, and then boom, complete the last final leg, which could be looking like this. 1, 2, and then this bring this over here. $84,000 could be our mid-term top. And the last one I have noted today, guys, very important as well, is going to be the seasonality. Seasonality, very important, guys. October, November, December for Bitcoin, the strongest months. Very unlikely that in general, November, October, and December are bad months. So looking at the seasonality, looking at the current state of the market, the projected as well soft landing that the Fed is trying to achieve, which I think is going to result into a destruction of price. I really believe that we could be seeing like one last final push to the upside. And also the last thing I would like to show you as well, when is all season going to start? Is going to start probably after December 2024, when Bitcoin is going to make its final parabolic move. And the way I'm looking at it is to utilize the Fibonacci retracement on the Bitcoin dominance. In 2021, Bitcoin reached the golden pocket of the Fibonacci 61.8% over here, roughly by the 21st of December 2020. And remember what happened? Bitcoin went up to $42,000. And then after that, boom, Bitcoin dominance went down, alt season started, and everybody made crazy money on altcoins. And right now, looking if the history is going to repeat itself, guys, look what's happening over here. I'm going to go to the highest point, lowest point, draw a Fibonacci retracement. You can see that right now Bitcoin is ramping up towards this 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, which also is going to be a 60% dominance. And look at this, 16th of December 2024, looks like we could be going there sooner rather than later. So again, looks like the top is at roughly 85 to 90K by the end of December. Bitcoin dominance could top up by the end of December. So everything is really bringing us to go around that area. And of course, after this, once this is going to break, then I can see one last, I guess, all season for maybe 1 or 2 months, and then the real fun of the recession could actually start. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Really hope it was helpful. If you have a question, leave a comment down below. But otherwise, I really hope it was helpful. I'm going to release also some videos on altcoins prediction for you to better understand how to navigate the cryptocurrency market. And of course, if you have, let me know, like if you think that we're gonna go and reach a top, end of the year, or it's gonna be longer, or the top is already in. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel for more updates about this crazy cryptocurrency market.